We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Cody Bellinger, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
So here's Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, the throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Brett Anderson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went
And
out.
guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. but they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. In his career against Brett Anderson, an impressive 4 for 7. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Betts on at first, nobody out. To 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm hoping to see Justin Turner turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Garcia comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting fourth. The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. From the stretch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. It remains 1-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Eric.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Here's Eric Sogard as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. 0-1.
Here it comes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That misses. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. One and two. Here it comes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
So now to the plate, Brett Anderson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
The center fielder, A.J.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll show bunt and come up empty, it's strike one.
That's why you have to square early and give yourself a chance to really hone in on a strike zone. You can't attempt to bunt a pitch that's out of the zone. Have to find a way to take that one for a ball.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. The second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Brock Holt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Holt is retired, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 1-0. So here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. The 1-1. Left center, base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And this will be fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollard. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Two runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Eric Sogard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The catcher, number 9.
So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
The pitcher,
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Looped out toward third. And there's one down now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
In now, Kike Hernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Yelich is under it, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 3,
Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. LA's on top, 3-1.
leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ben Gamble.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Bounce to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 58, Alex Claudio.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Corey Seager.
from the stretch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And now pitch on the way.
2-1.
Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollard. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Three runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-1 the count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Brock Holt now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Popped him up. Seager waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Phelps.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. Phelps is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Well hit to right, but foul. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kike Hernandez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for LA, and it's still 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Despite his success with the bat this year that we mentioned earlier, he's really going through a tough stretch recently, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping in, Eric Sogard, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Standing in, Manny Pena. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Omar Narvaez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 10.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Sogard. There's one. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, catcher, K-Burke. Ruiz.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-2 once more. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Next to Milwaukee, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
At the plate, Brock Holt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And he falls behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Brewers down to their final strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw records his 14th winning decision of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record now is 14-1. The loss goes to Brett Anderson. He falls to 5-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.